love like no other. John and Sarah were an extraordinary couple. From the moment they met, their connection was undeniable. Their love was passionate, intense, and filled with a profound understanding of each other. They were inseparable, like two souls destined to be together. John, a successful architect, possessed a creative mind that brought his designs to life. His tall figure, mesmerizing blue eyes, and charming smile had won the hearts of many, but it was Sarah who held the key to his heart. She was an accomplished lawyer, intelligent and fiercely independent. With her long, flowing brunette hair and a radiant smile, she exuded warmth and elegance wherever she went. Their love story began on a warm summer's day at a local cafe. John was sitting alone, sketching architectural plans, when Sarah walked in. As their eyes met, an unspoken connection sparked between them. Sarah's enchanting laugh filled the air as she joined John at his table, and from that day forward, their lives became intertwined. They spent endless nights strolling hand in hand along moonlit beaches, their laughter floating on the ocean breeze. Together, they dreamed of building a future filled with happiness and love. Their passion for each other was palpable, and those around them could not help but be inspired by their love story. As their professional careers soared, John and Sarah's love only grew stronger. They supported each other's ambitions, celebrating every milestone achieved. Their days were filled with stolen glances and stolen kisses, and their nights were a dance of bodies and souls. The world seemed to fade away when they were together, leaving only the two of them, lost in their own world of love and affection. Their impending marriage became the talk of the town. Excitement buzzed in the air as family and friends eagerly anticipated the union of these two extraordinary individuals. The wedding preparations were in full swing, with each detail carefully thought out to reflect the love that blossomed between John and Sarah. But fate had a cruel twist in store for this idyllic couple. Just weeks before their wedding day, tragedy struck. Sarah's life was taken away in a devastating accident. The news sent shockwaves through their community, leaving everyone grief-stricken and shattered. The local detective agency, entrusted with uncovering the truth behind Sarah's untimely demise, began their investigation. Initial suspicions fell on John, as he was the last person to see Sarah alive. The weight of the accusation crushed him, and he found himself trapped in a nightmare he could not wake up from. Yet, the reality was far more complex than anyone could have imagined. As the detective agency delved deeper into the case, they discovered a web of secrets and deceit that led them away from John. The true culprit remained hidden in the shadows, manipulating the evidence to frame an innocent man. The world mourns the loss of a love that burned brighter than any star in the sky. Meanwhile, the truth lies buried, waiting to be unearthed in the darkness of the unknown. As the investigation into Sarah's death continued, the detective agency became increasingly aware of the intricate layers surrounding the case. They meticulously scrutinized every piece of evidence, determined to unveil the truth and bring justice to the memory of John and Sarah's love. While the world mourned the loss of a radiant soul, John found himself consumed by grief and disbelief. He was unable to comprehend how such a devastating tragedy could befall their perfect love story. The weight of suspicion hung heavy upon him, tarnishing the memories he held so dear. However, amidst the darkness, a flicker of hope emerged. A diligent detective, named Emily Dawson, saw beyond the facade of guilt that surrounded John. She recognized the genuine love he held for Sarah, and her instincts told her that the truth had been skillfully masked. Emily delved into Sarah's past, searching for any clues that might unravel the enigma surrounding her death. She tirelessly interviewed friends, family, and acquaintances, seeking a glimpse into the life Sarah had led outside the comforting embrace of her love for John. The detective agency's focus shifted from John to a wealthy businessman, Robert Collins, who had shown a peculiar interest in Sarah prior to her death. His reputation as a manipulative and cunning individual raised suspicions, and Emily couldn't help but wonder if he had played a part in this tragedy. Digging deeper, Emily uncovered a series of financial transactions between Robert and Sarah. The evidence hinted at a secret relationship, one that had been concealed from John. It appeared that Sarah had stumbled upon something dangerous, something that had ultimately cost her life. Driven by the need to uncover the truth, Emily confronted Robert. He vehemently denied any involvement, attempting to divert suspicion onto John. But Emily's unwavering determination refused to be swayed. She continued to gather evidence, leaving no stone unturned. In a stunning revelation, Emily discovered a hidden camera in Sarah's apartment, capturing incriminating footage of Robert. The footage revealed his sinister plot to eliminate Sarah, driven by greed and his fear that she would expose his illicit activities. The truth had finally been exposed, and justice was within reach. With the evidence firmly in hand, Emily presented her findings to the authorities. Robert was arrested, his web of lies crumbling around him. The news sent shockwaves through the community, as they realized the depths of deception that had taken place. As the trial unfolded, John sat in the courtroom, his heart heavy with grief and the weight of a love lost. The memories of his time with Sarah flooded his mind, both beautiful and painful. But there was solace in knowing that her death had not been at his hands. Robert was found guilty of Sarah's murder, and justice was served. The truth had prevailed, and John could finally begin to heal from the wounds inflicted upon his heart and soul. In the aftermath of the trial, John found himself surrounded by the support of family and friends who had stood by him throughout the ordeal. Though scarred by tragedy, he resolved to honor Sarah's memory by living a life filled with love, passion, and unwavering resilience. John's journey to healing would be a long and arduous one, but he vowed to carry the essence of their love within him. The memory of their extraordinary bond would forever serve as a reminder that true love transcends the boundaries of life and death. And so, the tale of John and Sarah, a love story that bloomed and withered under the shadow of tragedy, came to a bittersweet end. Their love, once a beacon of hope and joy, would forever remain an eternal flame in the hearts of those who witnessed its brilliance.